This could soon be the keys to your brand new 1970 Chevelle. This car is now offered for sale on eBay, and we're going to take a moment to tell you a little bit about the history of this car before we do our walk around. This is a 1970 Chevelle. I am the third owner of the car. It was purchased in 2005, and I bought it from a gentleman out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It is a 1970 Chevelle Malibu. It is not an SS. It's not an SS clone. It's not meant to look like an SS clone. It's a highly modified Chevelle SS Malibu. And I think once you see all the modification and features this car has to offer, you're really going to enjoy it. So let's start by first taking a walk around and show you some of the great features that the exterior of this car has to offer. Let's take a look at the exterior of the car. First of all, it is done in a fire red. This car had a frame-off restoration in 1994, and even after 14 years, the paint is exquisite on this car. It is absolute show quality. The graphics were done by a gentleman named Frank Fallon, who painted the car back when it had its restoration. They are very unique in appearance, and they really add a nice touch to the car. You'll see the door handles on this car are shaved, and also the marker lights, both rear and to the front, are leaded in. Really nice appearance to the automobile. The car has brand new glass. Both rear glass and front glass are brand new. Here's a look at the passenger side of this vehicle. You'll see that the fire mist paint really looks great again. Tinted windows on this vehicle. And here's a brand new addition to the car. This was just done 2 months ago. The car has a brand new SS hood. This is a 2-inch SS hood with the hood pins, chrome hood pins that are installed. The paint is PPG and was matched perfectly to the color of the car. Just an exquisite job on the addition of this hood. It looks fantastic and adds a nice customized look to this vehicle. Now let's take a look at the interior of the car. Basically, it is a stock Malibu dash on this car, not the SS dash. These are a vinyl seat with a gray velour insert. Rather unique, not something you'll see every day. It still keeps that original Chevelle look, but in a much more customized way. And we'll also give you a view of the back seat here too. All the seating is in a very good condition. No problems. It is show quality. All of the seat trim has been replaced. The headrest locks have been replaced. The center console has been replaced, as well as the top plate. So you've got a lot of new hardware on the interior of the car as well. It is a 4-speed car, has a Hurst shifter, a competition shifter, and we'll give you a little better look at that right here. There's the Hurst competition shifter, and a look at the console as well, which you can see is in excellent condition on this vehicle. We recently upgraded the stereo in this car as well. It does have a Sony Explode system. The speakers in the back are Sony Explodes. We'll get to show you those here in just a second. And the car is also wired for front speakers. I have not installed the front speakers yet, but the wiring is all done, and it would be a simple install for you to complete that at this time. This CD player is also an MP3 player, as well as, of course, an FM receiver and AM receiver. Works very well. You got great sound, and it's a perfect addition to this vehicle. Now here's a shot of the interior 6x9 speakers. These are also Sony Explodes, and you can see that the color is very complementary to the color of the car, and matches very well with the interior color as well. So let's take a look at the power plant in this car. It is a 383 stroker motor, 425 horsepower. This car is not a crate motor. The block was built from scratch, and a gentleman by the name of Kenny Noje did the motor work on the vehicle. Now you notice a lot of intricate work in here. First of all, the block of the motor was shaved down and smooth, primed and painted as the same color of the car. This was a 383 stroker motor with custom valve covers, as you can see. It does have the Edelbrock aluminum heads and a March billet pulley system, which not only looks great in this vehicle, but is extremely functional as well. The headers are Hedman HTC headers. They've been in the car now for 1,500 miles, and as you can see, the headers still look great. They seem to hold their finish very nicely. Also recently installed in this car was a brand new ignition system. Went to an MSD coil, and the distributor is an MSD E-curve distributor. This is a great distributor because it allows you to adjust the advance on this vehicle without the adjustment of springs as in the old days. It's strictly an electronic dip switch activation, which works very, very nicely. You'll also see some very unique chrome accents to this vehicle that you're not going to find in any other Chevelles. A lot of the support structure in here has been custom chromed, and it seems to do very, very well at the car shows because of that. Very, very unique. The heater cover has been chromed, and also we did a recent upgrade of the braking system in this car. We went to power disc brakes. The system is by Stainless Steel Brake Corporation out of Clarence, New York, or SSBC, and that is all chromed as well. The underside of the hood, let's take a look at this right now. This is the underside of the SS hood. As I said, this is a recent addition, was just freshly painted, and we just installed the underhood mirror kit as well. And this should do very, very nicely in any auto show that you take this car to. It is very custom in appearing, and it does look great. It really accents that engine very, very nicely. The custom restoration shop just did an absolutely amazing job on the paint on this car. Perfect paint match with the PPG for the hood, and it looks great. You'll also find out that the interior of the engine bay is painted same color as the car. It's all matching and color coordinated and does very, very well. I think you'll be very, very pleased with what you find under the hood of this great vehicle. Now the big thing everybody wants to hear about a 383 motor is how it sounds. So obviously we're going to start the car for you now and let you get a feel for how this car runs and sounds.
Chevelle, fire engine hot, I'm going to sell. I'm gonna get rich, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Deep bucket seats, black line on top, rolling down the street, I'm ready to pop. There ain't nobody